Capewrath Trail, day 3.
Where are we going?
Surly's Bothy. I have no idea how far it is. I might die.
You didn't die.
No.
Pretty here, isn't it?
It's really pretty.
There she goes, fighting her way through what we call baby's heads, which is just those big tufts of grass, really difficult walking on. It's like watching Bambi. Right, that was the wood that we were going to try and get to last night. Didn't make it, so we'll continue just going down the side here. Definitely a lot better than down there. It's not nice. Yeah, doing okay. It's threatening to rain, but we seem to be keeping a wee bit ahead of it. Yeah, so that's down, and then up to the left there's Glen Desiree, but you can cross into the wood, follow the path round that way, or if you can see the path at the far end, you can go all the way up that way. We're considering taking the path up that way, just for something different. Right, so it's off over to the bridge that's there. So if you go on that side, you have to cross the river. Now the river's low, so it's not so bad. But when it's in spate, coming down there and crossing that river is quite risky, so always ideally stick to this right hand side. So lots of gaps. Yeah, see what you mean about the bridge stand. Jeez, oh.
Maybe not look at that.
Yeah, as I say, they're really risky little bogs. Glen Desiree Wood. That's the other option over there, the path. Or you can cut through the woods here. Right down there, that's Achill Bothy. We will be heading into the woods there. We'll go through the woods and then we are literally going up through that beelac there over to Surly's Bothy. That's scarcely a bridge, isn't it? Right, that's Sandy's there. So the route is round to the right there, and then we head all the way up. There's a beelac that heads up that way, up to the two lock-ins that are up there. And once past them it's a wee bit up again and then down to Surley's. They put steps in for you?
Yeah, put some steps in for me.
That's the first lock-in. There's the second one coming up. I think we're on about, oh, must be about 17-18 k's for today, and it started to rain a little bit. Yeah, the rain's coming down a little bit. Yeah, we're going to head down to Surley's, and I think we'll be stopping there for tonight. As I said at the start, we are so rusty, it's unreal. We've got no problems with the feet, just the old pressure, bruising and stuff like that on the bottom. A few ticks, a couple of falls, a bit bruising, a couple of above the knee bog incidents, which is to be expected. But we're going to push on to there. So we'll get to Surley's. I think about get to Surley's. I think about 5-6 o'clock. It looks at, and then we'll pitch up there, and hopefully the next morning the tide will be out. I'm not too sure, but if the tide's out now, we will push on and just go round to the other side. There's some flat spots over the other side that I know as we head up into Noidart, the rough bounds, as they say. Yeah, taking our time. We're trying to stick to doing 15 miles a day, and there will be days that we'll have to do 20, but once we're match fit, we've already decided when we get to Kintail we're going to offload some of this stuff so the bits and bobs for the drone can go. I'm going to send some of my rations back because, to be fair, we're not really eating as much as we thought we would. I think the bodies went into shutdown mode a wee bit. Just want certain nutrients, nothing else. Where's she gone? I've lost her. Oh, there she is. Yeah, so there's a second lock-in. We get head away down to there. Yeah, and maybe there was a little river crossing, but touch wood, the weather has played to it being over our ankles. Yeah, so I mean, what spirits are high, very high. It is the whole idea of doing the Capewrath Trail. I've done it. It wasn't for me. It's for Sandy. This is her thing. When she says stop, we're stopping. I'll only encourage up to a certain part, there's no point making it silly and making it miserable for the person walking. It's not fair. And plus I wanted to do it again as well. If you ask her, she'll say I'm dragging her around there, but I'm not. It's typical head down goes for it. But she is starting to find her rhythm now. I can see her, she's starting to pick up the pace quite a bit. But yeah, nice and easy this time. No Olympic records.
There again.
Right, can you see the path?
Huh?
Can you see the path? Goes up there, all the way up there.
Up?
Yeah, and then
Up?
yeah, you don't go that way.
I was quite happy being low.
No, that's the last bit of hill. So a lot of people go come a cropper, try to follow the deer path there, watch the video. Have a couple of chaps getting caught out with that. Right, so we zigzag up there and then over, and I think it's Loch Nevis that's out there. Right, that did not disappoint. Oh, that was a hard old slog. Very hard slog. Sandy's absolutely knackered. I'm knackered. My feet. It's just the terrain up there is shocking. Not that we didn't know that. Right, we're at Surley's. As you can see, the tide's in, so we can't go round. So we're just going to pitch up there tonight. We're not walking up any more hills. I've just filled up the water bottles so we can get in there and get a cup of tea. Just try and get a decent path to the bothy. It's a bit messy, but not putting it down to hikers. I think it's just animals as well. Their footfall. You know, building. Probably tell a story or two. I don't know if you can see, but over there it was just deer again, just hanging about. Oh, it looks like the bothy's full because there's people camping outside. I think problem with getting bothies, especially well used ones, I think the last time I was in here it was fully a lot of crap that people had left. There's the little rodents that you get in there crawling about, chewing into people's tents and air mats. So we'll be outside. Definitely, we'll be outside. Plenty of flat spots there, overlooking the loch. That'll be quite cool there actually. Right, check in later on. I think we slept in a puddle. Pond. Everyone's soaking.
Cape Wrath Trail, day 4, rain.
How much rain?
Just a little bit.
You want to show the audience where we slept last night? You can't actually see it in this.
You can't?
No.
I'm taking some photos.
Where are we, Sand?
Rough bands of Noid Dart.
And how rough is it?
Horrible.
And where we're going to?
That way, and I don't like it.
It's all marsh. Yeah, it's not a good way to start in the morning. I think it's about 6:30. Yeah, we're going to head down. This is the marshy bit and try and get across to the other side. And then we're going to Barrisdale Bay. You've just got to see the hills just starting to come through. Yeah, really muggy. We got soaked, not soaked last night, but it was really wet. But the tent, the bathtub part, it stood up really well. No leaks, nothing like that. But Barrisdale Bay is one of the pay bothies. You can get in there and you can hang your stuff up and get dried, and there's running water and a toilet. So we're going to push all the way there today. It's only 18 k's, but it is Noid Dart and it's unforgiving. Very much unforgiving. Yeah, this part here that we just came, you usually walk round when the tide's out, and you see the pass there. You'd walk up all the way around to where the river comes out, and then you just walk up the side of the river. But you can't do that at this time when it's as wet as this. It's just bog. So we'll be going the right hand side and then cutting across once we get out the bog.
Ta-da!
Right. Where's the bridge?
There.
Yeah, oh yeah, got to head over that bridge. Dare I say it's clearing up a bit. Yeah, this is definitely the toughest part of the trail, this. Noid Dart. It's where I came a cropper a couple of times. But old Lightfoot there, I've got to jump across the marsh stuff. She's walking across it, it's taking her weight. You hate people like that. Yeah, this is the worst part here. And there's another bitty boggy bit round the corner. But once we get across here, it's a 4x4 track for a couple of miles, which should make life a little bit easier. But we're going to stop for some breakfast shortly. So this is the trickery it plays on you, the bog. See about here, and then you're gone. So I've got to be very careful when I put my big plates of feet in. Sandy, not so much. She just skips across it. Rivers are well and truly in spate. There's Sandy trying to cross that little bit there. It looks like it's too deep. Oh dear, yeah. Old farm over there, Croft, back in the day. Nah, she can't get across. Oh dear. That's been a bit of a disaster. There's a track that runs all the way around there. There's a massive stream and spate going through it, and it's forcing you to go through all here. And now we've had to jump this stream and then that one at some point to get back over to the path which is over there. Eh? You standing on the baby's heads. Big one where your stick is, then that one. Yeah.
Stuff down the front. Hello, darling.
Hello, so your first views on the rough bounds of Neudat.
I thought we've been in Neudat for a while and you've had some of my views.
This is Neudat. This is it.
Everything's bothering me.
Many rivers we crossed so far.
Too many? That was pretty horrid, the last one.
Yeah. And across there, you can see it. They've laid.
Wet on the inside.
Go for it. Over that side they have green track laid everywhere. But if you use that track you still have to cross that river, but I wouldn't like to cross that river. That's how we're already hurt in it.
I think we have crossed that river, but just in different spots.
No,
Yeah.
We crossed that river over the bridge.
The bridge. Too much.
Too much to think about.
Elbows. Oh, this is wet on the... I don't know if this is the right way round.
That is. You're fine. Let's go. Keep you warm. Day 4.
Day 4, capewrath Trail.
Yeah, have a wee fall here, you've absolutely nowhere to go apart from down there. There is waterfalls. Gonna head up here, there's a big slab around there, a big slab of rock. We'll stop there for a brew before we tackle up there. Yeah, the path is getting a bit tricky. Quite close to the water, which is not great.
think it's prettier back there.
Eh?
I think it's prettier back there.
Back there?
Even though we don't.
But it's rougher, yeah.
Even though we don't.
Well, at least we're at the slab now. That's kind of gnarly looking. Right, so you've got to get up there. The normal way is down to the right, up that side, and then you traverse up the way. But we're going to try and zigzag up there, aren't we? Aren't we, Sand?
Yeah.
And we've got to get up there somewhere. I'm not too sure if I can see a path. Or footprints. There is no paths. Right, we're back at the old where's the path bit, which is always quite bad round here, so you've got to get up there. If you get to this big tree, I think you went too far. You get this rock, and then I think it's up and up to the right. And that's the way we're going to get up there. Right, so that's that little lone tree, and we've come up here and found it's sort of a path. I think it's because it's all covered in the caught straw. You can't see it, but Sandy's following it anyway. Actually, you can see a path that goes down to there, and then many people walked to there and then came back, and then up. So it's up here, zigzag up to be here, and then off on behind us. Yeah, wee bit to go. So way down there is a big slab of rock, or one of the big slabs of rock. This is absolutely stunning up here. I think that is a path up where that little tree is. I hope it is, because we're chinned. Last time I was here and I scrambled all the way up that like an absolute idiot. Can't believe I did it. I think we go up through the Beelac there and then start heading down, hopefully. Right, quick update, wee bit of disaster. Sandy had a fall just up there. She thinks possibly, well, her kneecaps went popped, but it's went back in, so she's got no pain standing on it, but she can't even really move it forward at the minute. So we've bandaged it up, zinc oxide tape really tight on there. So we're just going to make our way down to Barrisdale and then have a look at it there. Neudart. The rough bounds always gets you. But hopefully hopefully she should be okay. Poor wee soul. She's gutted, but she just asked me, is the fat lady singing yet? And I'm like, no, let's see what it's like in the morning. There's Barrisdale Bay. Skippy. Hop along, yeah. You doing admin space?
I'm trying everything out because somebody parks in a pond.
How did I park you in a pond?
Well, we woke up in the morning at the waterbed.
Yeah, true. Where are we?
We're at Barrisdale Bay.
Yeah. And you made it, and what happened to you?
I popped my knee.
You fell.
I did fall.
But you soldiered on. That was a good 5Ks you did on it.
Don't know how.
I know. Ibuprofen.
I think it was my hero that taped me up and bandaged me up and all taped here.
Lucky he was passing, eh?
Yeah, he's such a good one. I like him.
Oh dear. Are you having a mug shot?
I'm having a cheap old nasty mugshot, yes.
Oh, no.
What are you having, Matt?
I'm having chili con carne. Turn out there's well, I'm admin space, but our kit is soaking. Absolutely drenched. We've got stuff hanging up everywhere. Tent's drying out quite nicely. Yeah, and we'll see how tomorrow goes, won't we?
To be fair, if you look around all the trees, everyone's got this stuff.
Yeah, I think everybody gets soaked. I was speaking to the two chaps over in the TP tent there, and they got absolutely ringing. The chap over there as well, he got soaked. So it was biblical. It was biblical. That was like 16 hours of rain. Right, I'm going to have my tea now.